With all our hearts, we pray and ask, God bless Anambra, God bless the shining light that we share. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only ones to make Anambra shine. With our sweat and blood,
long before Governor Anambra Obiano was sworn in his second term in office, the widely acclaimed hard-working governor of Anambra State had devoted some time to brainstorm on what he must do to consolidate on the excellent foundations he laid in his first term in office. Obiano's search for a higher performance led to the convening of the hugely successful Anambra Business Roundtable on the eve of his second term inauguration. The objective of the roundtable was to evaluate the achievements of his first term and retool the strategy for a more resounding second term in office that throbs with legacies.
This event comes to set the tone for my second term in office. Coming from the private sector background, I consider it important that my second term in office should begin with a robust dialogue between our development partners, members of the private sector, policy formulators, and my administration to cross-build ideas that will give us a stronger, bigger, and better Anambra State in the next 4 years.
The roundtable attracted some of the best and brightest thinkers, analysts, development professionals, strategists, and policy experts in active practice today.
We are going to be talking about the future of business. And we're going to appeal to the business people and the investors in the room to consider the opportunities of the future.
The energy and the entrepreneurship in Anambra State is legendary. And everybody, whether they're Chinese, Indian, American, British, what they will always tell you is that the most entrepreneurial people in Africa are the Igbo people. But I do think that Anambra, as a gateway state, has a clear opportunity to be the leading point for innovation, for the creative industries, and for technology. Because you already have leaders globally in these spaces who have an interest to come here and to engage.
The roundtable gave birth to the Anambra Creative Economy Agency, which was established to provide a thriving space for anyone who has a gift of the imagination in Anambra State. The agency, which is headed by Nicholas Okoye, is expected to launch Anambra State into a new phase of wealth that comes from the creative talents of Ndi Anambra.
I am very happy this afternoon to be inaugurating this committee. This team is one of our brightest in the state. With your vast experience individually, collectively, you make a difference. We want the Anambra youth to be fully engaged. It's not only in interventions in tourism and hospitality, entertainment and film industry, news, media and technology, etc. I'm very confident that with this inauguration of this body, we are going to get very great initiatives that the government will fund, and also initiatives that public-private partnership, which is a preferred option, will also fund, and initiatives that Ndi Anambra as a whole will fund. We have very, very well-to-do Ndi Anambra all over the country and beyond. And if we articulate in policy a structure that we can sell, I can assure you that most of the funding will be easy to get, either from diaspora or from within and without, majorly the DDIs, direct domestic investment.
Rising from the rigors of the brainstorming sessions of the roundtable, Governor Willie Obiano walked straight into the most colorful gubernatorial inauguration we have seen in recent times. Dignitaries from the east, the west, the north, and the south of Nigeria turned up at the magnificent Alex Ekwueme Square, Awka, to bear witness to history as Obiano took the oath of his second term in office, signaling the commencement of what promises to be another 4 years of dazzling performance.
I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. So help me Lord.
Again, Obiano did not waste time to show his readiness to sustain his blaze of excellence. He announced his principal officers immediately after his inauguration and moved swiftly to swear them in.
Do solemnly swear
that I will be faithful
and
bear true allegiance
to
the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve,
protect,
and defend
the
Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
So help me God.
So help me God.
He also named his commissioners and swore them in.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Moving swiftly from that, he quickly organized a 2-day strategic retreat to prepare his cabinet for the imminent brass task of governance. The retreat was facilitated by respected scholars and technocrats and management experts like Professor Chukwuma Soludo, Professor Osita Obu, Professor Solo Chukwulobelu, Bismarck Rewane, Mark Atasie, Fela Durotoye, and of course, Ibrahim Magu, the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC.
EFCC chairman came himself, and we are taking away a reminder that you are holding the office in trust for the public good. So everyone is attentive to that.
The retreat helped to set the tone for a purposeful, results-driven second term for Obiano and his team.
The victory 21/21 is a resounding one. And what that tells you is they will also want to see a resounding performance. That is very important. And for us to get a resounding performance, we need to work for it.
Rising from the retreat, Governor Willie Obiano hit the ground running. He demonstrated once again that his administration places a great value on the security of lives and property in the state by donating 40 state-of-the-art patrol vans to the police, the army, the Navy, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, and the Civil Defense to ensure a watertight security cover over Anambra State.
I want to position these vehicles as a symbol of that support. And I want to ask other governors to please relate this way so that we can move forward to our organization. Thank you. And therefore, the glory of God and the service of humanity.
There was also a deliberate attempt to designate security trucks to specific areas to ensure a closer and more efficient policing and better coverage of volatile areas across the state. Governor Willie Obiano turned his attention to roads and bridges, sounding a war cry that will galvanize contractors handling various projects in the state to brace up for action. The governor declared his intention to work assiduously to ensure the completion of about 40 roads before the rainy season began to get in the way of road construction. Walking his talk, Governor Willie Obiano toured several construction sites across the state and personally supervised the placing of the beams on Umueje Bridge in Ayamelun local government area.
I'm very happy to be here this afternoon to inspect the hoisting of the beam. The last beam before they start doing the embankment that they will sand fill and now firm up before the two roads are joined. This bridge is a very important bridge. It opens up the agro areas here. Very important. People of this area are known for agriculture, but they find it difficult to evacuate the produce. and but this will very easily eliminate those challenges. And not only that, this bridge also leads to the oil field in Enugu to Aguleri, a very short distance from here, less than 30 minutes with this bridge commissioned. So this is an important bridge, and I'm happy that we're doing it. It's going to open up Ayamelum as a whole, yes. Because a lot of activities will happen around here. Industrialists will come here, and for the first time, Umweje will have electricity on their own. And with this good suggestion that he made, he's going to give me the design for the water turbine, so that we'll be able to generate electricity for the whole of Ayamelum from this river.
Other road projects inspected by the governor include the ongoing construction of Abaja Batete Oruku Alo Junction Road, the Obuno Urum Amanuke Achala Road, the Oroma Umudora Onono Umuiku, the asphalting of Esta Obiaka Road, and many others. He has also inspected the ongoing Ezinifite Newi erosion control work, the gigantic irrigation pump in Ifito-Ogwari, the Josan Rice Mill in Umumbo, the Obunike Cave project, as well as the remodeling of the Dennis Memorial Grammar School roundabout in Onitsha.
I'm inspecting some of my works. Once I can be under the table to go, I'm just giving it to Siofo, where they're be about. So I'm impressed so far with the work I've seen. By the way, this place was designed by architect Michael Gogwa, the Honorable Commissioner for Environment, and executed. He designed this project from beginning to the end and monitored it, and that's a great work. He hasn't finished. By the time he finishes with the finishing you are seeing here, you will marvel at the kind of job that we are able to do here.
Work is ongoing smoothly on the Golden Tulip Hotel, Agolo, the International Conference Center in Oka, and the remodeling of the famous Obauku Caves and Waterfalls in Owerri-Ezukala. In addition, Governor Obiano has launched the 2018 farming season in Obaru and inaugurated the board of the Anambra State Housing Development Corporation, the Road Design Committee, the Power Committee, as well as the newly constituted Civil Service Commission.
Much is given, much is expected. I want this board to be reinvigorated with your experiences already established. And I would like to see a very vibrant board that is monitoring the day-to-day activities of the management of that corporation.
He has also signed a contract with 2 Chinese companies to carry out full control works on 6 erosion sites in the state. The sites include the deep gullies in Enuguku, Abidi-Umuoji, Nnewichi, Ojoto, Ireobosi, and Mpo flyover. Similarly, Governor Obiano recently sent for a team of 5 brilliant girls from Regina Percy Secondary School, Onitsha, to represent Nigeria at the 2018 Technovation World Challenge at the Silicon Valley in San Francisco, United States of America. To qualify for the World Challenge, the girls defeated their contemporaries in Nigeria with a mobile application that they developed to combat the incidence of fake pharmaceutical products in Nigeria. Governor Willie Obiano has carried on his touch of excellence to the Southeast region, hosting the Pan-Igbo Summit on the restructuring of Nigeria that was convened by Ohaneze Ndigbo in Oka. The event attracted preeminent political and cultural leaders from the Southeast, the South-South, the Southwest, and the North Central.
As governor of Anambra State, I was born and raised in Nigeria, and I've lived in Nigeria for a better part of my life. I've lived the Nigerian dream, experienced the horrors of Nigeria's many heartbreaks. I know what my people want from Nigeria and the question we must ask of Nigeria. We must ask what every forward-looking people want from any socio-cultural arrangement: life, liberty, and a chance to raise happy families. We must ask for a just, a fair, and equitable federation, where every citizen is guaranteed the freedom to be the best they can and to aspire to the highest position in the land, regardless of their tribe, their culture, or religion.
The position of Ndibo is to seek for a transformed Nigeria that works for every Nigerian citizen. A level playing field for all Nigerians to enjoy freedom, liberty, fairness, equity, and justice to maximize their fullest potentials. Ndibo are uniquely positioned by virtue of their huge stake in Nigeria to join hands with every willing party to champion a pan-Nigeria agenda. We do not seek any preferential or differential treatment from Nigeria. Ndibo want a Nigeria that works to maximize their security, prosperity, and happiness.
We in Afenifere give support to ONSA in championing the cause for restructuring, not because we love your faith, it is because we love ourselves. We are all under oppression under this constitution. The only thing that can bring peace, cohesion, understanding, collaboration in the united Nigeria is a restructured Nigeria.
Now people from other parts of Nigeria, we have seen the reason and the need for us to reflect on the journey so far and be able to adjust our movement to enable us arrive at our destination. So today is a very historic day in Nigeria. We have made a very historic move to move our country forward. We believe that the resources we have in Nigeria is sufficient to make Nigeria the greatest nation in Africa. If we restructure and take advantage of the solid minerals in the north and the agricultural potentials, and oil and gas in the south, and the human resources all over.
The event, which served as the litmus test to the claim that Anambra is the safest state in Nigeria, held in a perfect atmosphere of peace and ended successfully without the smallest incident. It further validated the claim that under Governor Obiano's watch, Anambra State has enjoyed incomparable peace. It was against this backdrop of peace and tranquility that Governor Obiano took his economic team to Vienna, Austria in search of foreign direct investments. While in Austria, he was warmly received by the Nigerian community. He delivered a well-received keynote address at the Nigeria-Austria Business Forum and was later honored with an award by a group known as Nigerians in Diaspora Organization, NIDO, as well as the Anambra community in Austria.
We have the largest retail market in West Africa, and with an economy of 3.8 trillion and a GDP per capita of $1,615. Anambra, if Anambra were to be a country in Africa, Anambra will rank 17 out of 55 countries in Africa in terms of size. We have great tourism potential with Obaoku Caves and Waterfalls in Owore-Zugala and Obunike Cave in Obunike. Anambra is the 10th most populous state in Nigeria with a population density of 860 per square kilometer. And in the past 4 years, we have been Nigeria's safest state. With these impressive fundamentals, my team and I had our work cut out for us when we assumed office 4 years ago. So we rolled out a comprehensive economic blueprint with very clear and measurable vision and mission statements. We declared that our vision is to be, for Anambra, is to be first choice investment destination and a hub for economic and commercial activity. I recall that I mentioned that Anambra is the home of Nollywood.
very enterprising economy for very creative youths. And we also have 14 enablers, which include security, education, health, environment, youth empowerment, children and women affairs, etc. The journey so far. When we assumed office in March 17, 2014, we knew that no matter how bright our ideas or how eloquent our rhetoric was, if we fail to tackle persistent challenge of insecurity in Anambra State, we'll be dead on arrival as an administration. So we designed a security architecture that helped us stamp out crime of all shades from Anambra State. We quickly mounted a subtle campaign that restored the confidence of the people in the ability of the government to play its role in securing lives and property in the state. The result was immediate growth on all key areas of development. Commercial activities began an immediate rise, socio-cultural activities revived on their own, and investors turned to Anambra as their preferred destination for new ventures. Consequently, we established the Anambra State Investment, Promotion and Protection Agency, ANSIPA. The agency swiftly became a one-stop shop investment powerhouse, offering first-class solutions to all investment inquiries and challenges. It signed 42 MOUs across various sectors in the state, valued at $5.4 billion US dollars, out of which $1.6 billion US dollars came from the indigents of the state alone. ANSIPA has also sealed a partnership for the construction of a $17 million bonded container terminal in Ozogbo, and we have applied to the federal government for concessionary rights on one of our busiest highways in Nigeria, Onitsha-Enugu Expressway. We have an inspiring story. Anyone who is familiar with the recent history of Anambra State would testify that out of a rocky mountain of despair, we have hewed out an admirable pathway for hope for our people. And I am optimistic that our trip to Austria shall add a sparkling new chapter to this evolving narrative of hope.
His investment drive took him to Vine Energy in Vienna, which converts all wastes gathered from the city to electricity and water, and to Energy Versorgung Mangaretin, also in Vienna, which converts wastes to electricity and gas. The governor also had fruitful deliberations with the mayor of the city of Graz, Mr. Siegfried Nagel, on the possibilities of establishing a strong bilateral ties between Anambra State and the city of Graz. Indeed, it is fascinating to note that 4 months into his second term in office, Governor Willie Obiano has demonstrated through hard work that he is fully aware of the expectations placed on his shoulders by the Anambra when they gave him the historic 21-21 victory at the polls. It is therefore easy to see that if the saying that morning shows the day is true, Governor Willie Obiano has shown that his second term in office shall be better, richer, and more fulfilling than the first.
With all our hearts, we pray and ask, God bless Anambra, God bless the shining light that we bear. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only